From the dawn of time, humanity has asked, where did we come from? Why are we here? And where do we go? Every culture tells a creation story. And at the heart of them, we find a symbol, a tree. In the Hebrew scriptures, the Garden of Eden contained two trees, the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. When Adam and Eve disobeyed, they were expelled from the Garden of Eden. The tree of life was left behind as a mystery and as a promise. For Israel, the tree became a lamp, the menorah in the temple, a map in the mystical Sephirot of the Kabbalah, and a proverb. The Torah is a tree of life to those who take hold of it. The people of Mesopotamia carved their own tree of life, guarded by mythical beings, stylized with blossoms and symmetry. It represents fertility, divine authority, and the axis of heaven and earth. In Egypt, the tree of life was sacred. It offered food, shade, and eternal life. The Maya told of the Yachi, the world tree. It rooted the underworld, held the earth, and upheld the heavens. It is perhaps the most detailed depiction of the tree of life in the ancient world. Its symbols preserve their vision of a promise of entering a higher realm. At the heart of the stela, a family sits beneath the tree. A father teaches his son the meaning of the tree of life and the need for personal sacrifice. At the base, 12 ancestral roots anchor humanity. Above, 8 branches stretch heavenward, each filled with fruit that represents the love of God. But another figure haunts the story, the serpent, symbol of temptation, deception, and death. Yet in the wilderness, God transformed death into life. All who looked upon the brazen serpent were healed. This image reflects the words of Isaiah when he said, "He bore our sufferings, endured our griefs, though we thought him stricken, smitten of God, and humbled. But he was pierced for our transgressions, crushed because of our iniquities. The price of our peace he incurred, and with his wounds we are healed." To the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob today, the tree of life is salvation. Its fruit, the love of God, and in that love, his children live. If you desire to be filled with this love and to know that you are loved, click in our bio and read the story of an outcast Jewish prophet and his family as told in the most detailed account of the tree of life in antiquity. The tree of life is a daily metaphor for choosing God's love, clinging to truth, and pressing through confusion towards eternal joy. It is memory. It is hope. It is peace. It is the story of life itself. Click in our bio